Hello folks and welcome back to Rome Total War. I am Stip and this is going to be part 22 of my Imperial campaign where I'm playing as Egypt. And I am very excited to jump on into this campaign because a few things are starting to happen here. The Seleucids are starting to show their heads in my territory here. Here in, the Regnum Palmyra. Yeah, the Seleucid army is peeking its head in. Now, I don't know if this was by accident. Maybe they are just on the way to somewhere else. Hard to believe, though, because they simply could. I mean, if somewhere else was, for instance, Hatra, well, Hatra does border Seleucia, so I don't know why they would have to go through my territory. It is very suspicious, isn't it? And the fact that there are two other Seleucid armies somewhat in the vicinity, you know, one being right here, small one, and then another small one being a little bit behind, it causes me to pause a little bit and wonder what their intentions are. And they do have some forces here in Hatra. Now, Hatra has just been under siege constantly by the Armenians. It isn't currently under siege. I'm wondering, are the Armenians only at war with the Seleucids? That is what I'm wondering. Yeah, they are just at war with the Seleucids, so they shouldn't have any other distractions, you know. They should be focusing all of their attention on the Seleucids. But the Seleucids seem to have had a little bit of a respite here. I feel like a few turns now, they haven't been under siege here in Tarsus or Hatra, so maybe in those few turns they've decided, hey, you know, we can actually fight against the Egyptians. And I do only have one army that's essentially able to... Initially, it was just protecting Antioch, both from the west and from the east. But then when I had taken Palmyra, I hadn't really considered how to defend this long border. That isn't something that I really, considered when I took Palmyra, because the river here, you know, this would be an obvious place to place a fort down, for instance, maybe like on this little river crossing right here, or this river crossing right over here, or this bridge, but these are all in Seleucid territories, therefore that would potentially incur the wrath of the Seleucids if I were to do that. Reasonably so. So, yeah, I'm curious to see what's going to happen here. So I moved my army in a position where it can defend Palmyra if it has to, but I'm probably going to be leaving it here just to keep an eye on the movements of these armies, and if they have to, this army can sort of rush back and defend Antioch as well. I would like to get rid of this Seleucid diplomat if I could. 37% chance. Can we get him? Hey, we got him. And yeah, retinue expands. Nice. Catamite, +1 to agent's skill. So what are we looking at now? Yeah, he's very good. Man, oh man. Yeah, he is good. I just don't want, I feel like that Seleucid diplomat was just kind of looking at me funny. So I just, you know, let's just not have that. Now, there are brigands, as always. There's a one-unit brigand army here, the Eastern Infantry. Thank God they're not the Judean Zealots, because they were a lot tougher. So I'm going to be having a Philippos Kassaros. He's just been on a little merry brigand-killing spree, and why not just let him have it, you know? He's a turncoat slave, so he does have the +1 command when fighting rebels, bringing him up to a 3-star command, and... yeah, this little pitiful army of his should be enough to deal with that one unit of Eastern Infantry. Now, the big moment of the last episode was me getting the military access with the Scythians, which will allow me to start moving my peasant armies onto their territory so that I can disperse them and try to give the Scythians some manpower advantage, in addition to the 11,000 denarii I just gave them as well. So maybe they can start making some power moves. Now, it was pointed out to me, and I was really happy to have this pointed out to me, because Campus Scythii is currently sitting at 18,000 population, so they're fine. That's enough population for them. So I should be looking at their other 3 settlements. They have one up here, and then one down here, and then one over here as well. That's bordering this Parthian territory up at the corner. So I should be looking at those 3 settlements to try to give my peasants to. What I'm thinking, let's scout ahead with my man. Is that all you can move? Jesus, oh man, it's gonna take you forever. Yeah, I guess just start making your way on over to this settlement so that we can see how much people they have. And something that I was thinking, so like, your obedient servant. I don't need you to come up to Campus Scythia anymore because I was able to get that military alliance, which feels very, very good. But something that I was thinking, and this is not so much for this campaign, but for future campaigns, an idea that I have, and this isn't, I'm pretty sure that people do this regularly, so it's not an original idea, but it's my understanding that you can make a bit of money by selling map information to AI factions. And I'm curious because I see people doing this, for instance, in their playthroughs on YouTube when they are in the initial phases of their campaign and they're first setting out their first couple diplomats, you know, to explore the world and to maybe get trade alliances and then trade map information, and a lot of times to trade map information for money. Now, a lot of these veteran Total War players, these Rome Total War players, it seems like they will sort of forego getting their own map information. That is, they won't trade map information for map information. What they will do instead is trade their map information for money. Because they know where all the settlements are and they don't feel like they need to trade their map information for enemy map or other factions map information. But it's my understanding that the money that you can get from map information depends on, well, the amount of map information that you have. You know, how much of the map have you seen? How much have you collected? Including what map information that you have gotten from other factions, you know, in diplomatic dealings. Not just the stuff that you can actually see visibly, but what else have you actually dealt for in diplomatic meetings. So this all I believe leads to getting more money in these deals, and I think that the more current it is also has to do with how much money you get. Now, at any point, if I'm saying something wrong, by all means, please correct me, because I'm just kind of going off of what I've sort of seen here. It's not something that has been, from what I've seen, I haven't seen a lot of people go into great detail on this. In regards to this game, because there's so much that's sort of left ambiguous, sometimes people say when they're giving advice in this game, they kind of give broad stroke advice based on their observations, and they don't really know how things work a lot of times, which is understandable. It's you know, a lot of things were left vague in this game, but you know, that's my understanding, is that you can get more money based on the currency of the map information as well as the breadth of map information. So this is sort of my question then, is that when you're doing that, like say you're trying to just really squeeze the AI factions for as much money as you possibly can, and you're thinking, okay, I don't want any map information in return, I just want to sell what I have for as much as I can get. And I'm thinking to myself, well, if you were to get more map information, then aren't you going to be getting more money? And it's hard to... the thing is that I think that in one... It depends. Here's the thing, like per deal, for instance, if I were to trade map information for map information and then also ask for money on top, then in that deal, I would be getting less money. But then if I were to go over to the next faction and say, you know, map information for map information and ask for more money, I should be getting, well, more money because I've just gathered more map information. Are you following me? Yeah, I can maybe try to clear that up. If you, if you're not following me, then maybe we can talk about it in the comments section, but that's something that I'm wondering about. It's something that as a newer player, I when I'm sending my diplomats in the beginning of the campaign, I want to know where all the settlements are, just so I can know where to how to target things. But I'm thinking, just in my old brain here, I'm just thinking that that's still what I would want to do, just so that I can, and I know I didn't do a good job of that in this campaign or my Julia campaign, but in future campaigns, I feel like it's still important to gather that map information so that when I do make those trades and I try to say, hey, let's do map information for map information plus a little bit of money, you know, from them if I can get some, then it would be more money. And also, it's my understanding that the influence of the diplomats does influence how much money you can get when there's money on one side of the diplomatic treaty that's being proposed. So that's also important, because if you start to fail these treaties, these little negotiations, and you therefore start to lose influence, you're going to be getting less money as you go along as well. So if you try to squeeze too much out of the AI and they say, no, I'm not doing that, and if you do that a couple times and you lose a couple points of influence, then you're losing how much money you could be getting, right? Because that directly influences how much money you could be getting as well. So I'm wondering, maybe as a strategy, is in the beginning of the campaign, when you're first making your initial journey around the world with your first 1 or 2 diplomats, kind of do the basic thing that I did. You know, you just get the map information for map information, see if you can get some bucks out of it, if you can. And then in the mid to late campaign, would it be worth it to essentially maybe not try to get money from everyone, but would it be worth it to essentially, like, here in this case, I see that Thrace maybe has 2 settlements left. Now, if I were to go talk to them right now and try to update this map information here, now Thrace probably doesn't have a lot of money because they're probably, you know, they're probably in the pits right now. But if I could, you know, get some value from them and getting updated map information, and same thing with like the Dacians and maybe the Scythians as well, and then maybe go to someone that does have money. So maybe if I get map information from these 3 factions up in this, you know, area here, and then go talk to the Brutii or the Greeks, who both probably have some money, and start selling it to them. And I'm just wondering, you know, like, does that work? Do people do that? Because I don't feel like in the mid to late game you should be asking for money from these factions. They're poor. I've looked at the building trees. They don't get much. It's bad. It's very bad, you know? And but the Romans, though, you know, they do make money. And the Greeks, for as long as they are alive, I think that they make money as well. I don't think the barbarian factions are worth asking or talking to. I don't think they make shit. But yeah, that's something that I'm very, very curious about. You know, like it's sort of a mini game, you know, onto itself in the mid to late game, having diplomats basically talking to these smaller factions that maybe don't have as much money, and then turning back around and saying, okay, I got some more information for you guys, like what's up, and then saying, like, yeah, you know, how much money will you give me for, I will show you the whole world. You know, I will sell you. You know, I just got map information on an entire quarter of the map. What are you going to give me for it? I'm curious about that, and as long as I'm curious about it, how about I go talk to the Thracians? I was moving you over from this Macedonian capital so that you could replace him up here in this Campus Scythii. But let's go talk to the Thracians, and let's just see if we can get map information from them. So like that's that, and that's it. And they okay. See, they're willing to pay. That's so funny, you know. They're willing to pay 160 denarii for map information. See, that's not giving me an update on their situation, though. Yeah, that's a funny thing. I guess I'll take it. That's not really what I was looking for, but I can try again somewhere else. So that's fine. Now, God, would it be so funny if I tried to buy that map information for 160 denarii? God, that'd be so funny. I don't know. I don't know. I just, yeah, nope. They don't see. It's such a weird thing. They denied that. It's so weird. Okay. All right. Well, let's try again. Let's go somewhere else. We can talk to, for instance, maybe the Macedonians. Yeah, let's come down here. Let's talk to the Macedonians. And
Yes, my liege.
yes, continue, please.
Yes, my liege.
Yes.
No more moves, sir.
And let's talk to like other people as well. So yeah, like okay, we got you.
Yes, mighty lord.
Let's talk to the Gauls, and can we do this? God, that's so weird. They want trade. Well, it's not gonna. We're not gonna trade. We're too far away. But they want. So yeah, God, it's so funny how they value it. They want map information, but they're probably too poor to even offer. Yeah, I don't know. It's not. See, I want map information. Gosh, that's so funny. Now they're offering 70 denarii for map information, but they won't offer their own map information. That's so weird. It's just this. That's it. That is it. That's all I want, and that's all I'm offering. Huh. Okay, the Numidians accepted it. Okay, thank goodness. Man, I was getting worried there for a moment. The Spanish turned me down, although eventually I accepted 90 denarii to give them map information. just to, at this point I was thinking, let's not have every diplomat fail negotiations, because then they might start losing influence. So, yeah, that's what I did.
Yes, mighty lord.
Let's just keep plugging away here.
At once.
Let's just accept, again, like, let's get his influence up a little bit. You know? So, like, yeah, it didn't work, but it might, maybe he'll get a retinue or an ancillary or something. And yeah, probably not the Parthians, but maybe the Armenians.
Speak with them at once.
Okay, they accepted. That's nice. That feels good.
Your obedient
Let's
servant.
talk to them. Map information for map information. Okay, we're getting some acceptance. Nice, that's nice. I was getting worried there. And, oh, we don't have someone talking to the Pontics right now. Okay, I need to get a diplomat up there. Do I have any sitting around? Okay, no, I do not. So what you're gonna do?
Sire,
Yeah, you're 60, so you're. Hopefully you can get up there. Maybe not.
no more moves.
Head up there. Talk to. Oh, the Greeks are attacking the Pontics. Oh wow. Okay. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, Greeks.
Your humble
What about you?
servant. I will speak with them at once.
Map information for map information. And they accepted it. Nice. Yeah, we're getting a clearer picture right now. Okay, alright. The Brudi, I have Byzantium. Interesting. Okay, yeah, the Brudi I've taken. Yep, they're pushing back the Greeks here. And the Greeks, let's see, yeah, they moved all the way out here. I wonder. Interesting. I wonder, is it common for the Greeks to like do well and to take most of Anatolia? Because they're getting pushed back by the Brutii, but they're going to survive by, you know, holding Anatolia, essentially. Yeah, that's something, I don't know. I assume in most campaigns they could just get smushed by the Egyptians, but yeah, obviously I'm playing a slower campaign here. So let's go ahead and train up. So I'm training more diplomats here in Alexandria because I know that my guys are getting old and it's going to be time for me to put them on a boat and send them back around the world again like I did before. But now that I've been able to get a little bit of map information now, let's talk to the Roman factions who might be, who knows, a little bit richer maybe? And what kind of money can we get out of these guys? Like, is 2,000 too much or is it too little? So map information for 2,000. No, that's too much. So what about a little bit less then? Oops, nope. Okay, they're offering 413, which isn't much. It's not much, but let's just take it because my guy just has 0 influence. So wait, did I not accept that? I thought did I press the wrong button there?
I will speak with them at once.
Yeah, we'll get back. We'll talk to them some other time. This guy is very low. He has 0 influence. He might be negative. Is he negative? Shit, he's negative. He's -2. If that's tracked as a negative, yeah, that's bad. Well, all right. What about the Brutii?
I will speak with them at once.
2,000 denarii. Is that going to be? No, they're declining that. So 1,000. Can they do this? No, they don't want to do that. Okay, this is interesting. The Julii, they would offer trade rights and they would demand a tribute of 100 denarii per turn for 2 turns, and then map information, which is like, okay, no, that's not quite what I want to do here. So I'm offering map information. And what about 1,000 denarii? Give me. They would offer 410. Okay, so not much, but you know, it's something there. And does the Senate count as like its own separate? I guess I keep forgetting that the Senate's like a thing. Because can I go talk to them and?
I carry your words.
Can I do this map information and would they give me money? I have no idea. I don't really know how the Senate works when it comes to their economy and all that. So yeah, they want trade rights, and then they would want a tribute of 300 denarii for 4 turns, and that is not going to happen. And no, they can't pay 1,000 denarii either. Okay, well, never mind then. Okay, so that didn't quite work out the way that I was wondering if it would, but yeah, I experimented with it, and that's something that I can sort of think about, and yeah, I can maybe return to this idea at some other point. I'm glad I experimented with it though. That's something that, you know, I got to try these things out sometimes. Alright, so you guys are going to be a few more turns before you get to Susa. Let's try to stay out of this Seleucid territory just in case, you know, we don't want to make them mad. You make your way up here. And we have a little bit of money, so I don't know if we can actually build anything, but let's see, Antioch. Yeah, you're building a bazaar. Okay, a grand bazaar. Sorry. Okay, I am finally ready to end this turn, so let's zip on through here. And I'm curious to see where that Seleucid army is thinking about going. Where are they at? Where are they at? It looks like... Huh. Where... I thought there was more guys. Wasn't there a bigger army here? Seleucids? Oh, these are rebels. Oh, those are rebels, and then this is an army, and then... But there was a bigger Seleucid army, though, wasn't there? Huh. I wonder if there's an army... There's kind of a blind spot here. There's a bit of a fog of war element here, so I wonder if there's an army there. Yeah, it's a little bit confusing. Well, you can continue moving on, because eventually you can come get rid of these brigands for me. You can stay here, I suppose, just until we know exactly what the intentions of the Seleucids are in this region. And then you can make your way. I want to stay out of Seleucid territory. Here. And then you can make your way all the way up, basically.
Onward.
Oh, damn. Man, there's a few more brigand armies that popping up here. What do we got? We got an Arsakia unit on a bridge, okie dokie, and then we have 2 units out here outside of Memphis. Well, I do have an army right here, so they can swoop on in. They can be led by Philippos Philometer, 2-star general, good attacker. So he's gonna be a 4-star general when he attacks. %15 penalty to your popularity of the people. Okay, that's not good. But yeah, you can come on in to let's see. You can actually reinforce, I suppose. So how are you gonna get there? Are you gonna go all the way around? And then this army can come in and fight. Let's go through these first. So sitting on 12,000, that feels good. Through a glass clearly. Well, the Egyptians have made colored glass for many years. The Carthaginians have perfected a method for making clear glass. The new clear goblets are much prized across the world by people of taste and discernment. Does that mean like new trade goods pop up for the Carthaginians? Is that kind of how that works? Yeah, I'm not really sure. A worthy life ends. Let's see who. Another diplomat. Yeah, this one's in Laconia. I don't know where that is. So okay, that's Greece. Okay. Yep, got it. Yep, I'm gonna have to start sending my diplomats out so that we can go back to talking to the world. Alright, yes, that's looking good. And yeah, we're getting our desert axes in Jerusalem, and then bowmen, and then Egyptian chariot archers in Damascus. And we're getting some more peasants going here in Memphis and Thebes so that we can... Yeah, eventually send out another peasant army. But for now, let's go in here with this army and attack. And let's make sure that we can get rid of these guys. 1 skirmisher and then 1 unit of peasants. Let's smash them. I have my army all set up, and we find ourselves on a fairly flat plain here.
New
Bit of a down here.
on the battlefield. Send them to the point of crisis.
A bit of a downhill slope here, and they are right out in the open. And here comes my general. He can provide his cavalry to this fight, and it should not be too much of an issue. Again, I just have to sort of marvel at the map sometimes, because here we are And I suppose that's going to be Memphis right there. And then there's the pyramids way off in the distance. And then way off in the distance, I'm wondering if that's the lighthouse of Alexandria. I think, yeah, because we see the Nile River kind of going through here. Yeah, it's well done. It is. It's really cool when you see that kind of stuff. And let's just move until we are in range here. And yep, the AI just kind of magically knows that it's now in range of my slingers. So now my slingers should be able to start peppering them with some rocks. And here comes the javelins from our skirmishers. And oh dear, yeah, there goes the peasants. We can send one of our units of Nubians to run them down. And now without those fearsome peasants to protect those skirmishers, now we can run down those skirmishers as well. Without further ado, if you just want to run on in, be my guest. Yeah, be my guest. General, you want to get a taste as well? Go for it. Go for it. And do they even get a toss in? Yeah, I don't think so. I think these Nubians are going to be cleaning up these skirmishers. Yeah, they are just dying in droves, and that's going to be it. We lost one man.
In your grasp, and there is nothing the enemy can do but run.
Yes. So that is going to be it for that army of brigands, and now we can go down to the Upper Nile. Down here, what is this region called? Thebais? Thebais?
My liege. Mighty general. Sire.
Yeah, this army can start heading down.
Move out.
And they can sort of sandwich this. Oh, they can't. He can't get on that side of the river. Oh, he has to attack. Okay, that's kind of annoying. It'd be nice if he could come out on this side of the river, and then sandwich them, but he cannot do that. Oh well, we will deal with him eventually. So after putting in some training orders for some desert axes and some more Nubian cavalry and some more slingers, I'm just kind of putting together like a second army up here, just in case I need to defend in multiple directions up here. But it seems like the Seleucids maybe not be thinking about attacking me, but just in case I was training some more units. But I still have a bit of money to spend. Now, I have some options, but these options are starting to get a bit expensive. Like, if I think about building a merchant's quarter, so that would cost 6,720 denarii, and I think that's with a discount, I think. Yeah, I think you have a discount. Yeah, 30% discount to construction costs. Yeah, that's still expensive, like even with that discount. What does this give? It gives happiness, it gives an increase to trade goods, and the population growth, I'm pretty sure that's the same as before. So I think the only thing you're really getting is a little bit more money and then the happiness bonus, I think. So the Grand Bazaar, yeah, the population growth is 1%. And for this, it's still 1%, so you're not getting any more there. But if I put that in, how much would I be making? I'd be making an extra 100-ish for spending that much money, but that still, I mean, that 10% public order increase is also good. And there's no corruption here, so I don't need to like prioritize getting the law buildings. You know, eventually I will want them just for that public order bonus, but I don't necessarily need that law to get rid of corruption because I don't have any corruption. So maybe getting the merchant's quarter is the way to go. Now, there are other, like here in Alexandria, I also could be getting a merchant's quarter. A temple city as well is an option. That would be giving me my experienced troops here that are trained here. But again, I haven't really like, you know, got a lot of unit or military infrastructure here. So that's not, you know, it's like, it's good. I want it, but Is that what I need right now? You know, I'm kind of thinking more about money at this point. And again, there's no corruption here. Oh, there is some corruption here. So if I got the secret police, that would be getting rid of like 100 denarii worth of corruption. And that's way cheaper than the... Okay, so 9,600 without that discount is how much the merchant's quarter costs. Yeah, that's that's an expensive building. God damn. And how much would that be giving me? So, yeah, like 120 denarii per turn. That's, you know, it's something. It's something. Man, that's a lot of money. Goodness. My goodness. Do I just bite the bullet on it? I mean, I have the money. I could put it in. Sitting at low taxes. My public order is 100%, so I could use an extra 10% boost of public order. You know, it's not the worst thing. But I'd be getting way more public order from this. 25 and 25, so that's 50%. And this is giving me 40%, so that's another... So that would be giving me 10% as well. Okay, yeah. But the increase to tradable goods would be nice as well. Ooh, so how much money would that be giving me? Ooh, that's more. That's like over 200 denarii more. Ooh. And how much is that? It's cheaper as well. Yeah, get this. Yeah, this is, yep. I mean, I'm getting the 10% bonus to public order essentially. I'm getting more money from it, and I'm getting experience to troops that are trained here, even though I can't really use that. I can train Nile Spears, so there's that. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That it's cheaper too, you know. So I may as well get the temple city of Imhotep there, and yeah, that takes away a few options here in Thebes. I could still afford the secret police. That is an option, just to get it, you know. But are there better things? Does Bostra need anything? Barracks, stable, practice range, blacksmith, communal farming? Probably not. What's the base farming levels? 2.5. And how much would this give me if I were to... Let's income... That'd give me another 68-ish. Yeah, I don't know if that's something I need to prioritize. Palmyra, do you want anything? I could get a market here. I doubt it's going to be a lot of money. Yeah, like 50-ish. I could get the Temple of Osiris here. Just for a bit of public order, but that doesn't seem too necessary. Salamis is building something, Antioch is building something, Demanth can't build anything. And what about Susa? I feel like I should get something in Susa, just to keep this, because when these armies leave, I need the public order here to be good, so I probably should prioritize this. Is there corruption here? There is 345. So getting the execution square to reduce that corruption is probably a good idea. That would bring it down to 246. So that would be giving me 100 denarii essentially. And it would also be giving me 10% bonus, public order bonus to law. Public baths would be giving me the same bonus, but without the corruption. It would be giving me a population boost. Instead, I don't really need population right here. What would the bazaar give me? Yeah, not a lot of money. Nothing really worth it. So let's get the execution square here in Susa. That's going to be finished in 3 turns. And yeah, hopefully that's going to be like enough to... I guess I should start training peasants, honestly. Right? Yeah, I should start training peasants here. Because I'm going to need to leave a garrison here in Susa when I leave with all of these armies by the time he shows up. I'm not going to want to wait around. I'm going to want to make a move on Arsakia. And just because I can't afford it, I may as well get a market here in Palmyra. Just to get that out of the way. And that looks pretty good. Okay, yeah. That looks okay. Now let's check my tax rates, and I will be ready to move on to the next turn soon. Okay, I think that'll do. So let's go ahead and drop a save. And was there, you know what? I think I was going to move you up as well. I thought you... Were you going to attempt to kill him? Because you have more skill?
Who shall die this day?
What are the chances?
He's dead.
25% chance? Well, you can move up a bit closer in any case. Okay, let's end this turn. Ooh, was that an Armenian assassin hanging about? I wonder what they're up to.
Yes, my
Oh yeah, and we can maybe talk to the Macedonians, maybe get some map information. No, they can't offer anything. I just wanted map information, guys. I'm not asking for too much. I really don't think so.
Great one.
Let's keep you moving on your way
My liege.
so that eventually we can discover how many people live here in this small town. And what do we got? So sitting on 10,000 looks good. What do we got? Retinue expands for Nakraka. This is going to be the faction heir. And what was that? And oh boy, Erasistratus, Greek anatomist and physician, so known for his studies of the circulatory and nervous systems. Make sure he has a steady supply of condemned men to practice on. Oh dear. -1 morale for all troops on the battlefield. Oh god. And then +1 to public health. Improves the chances of casualties recovering from their wounds. Okay. That's confusing. Like, -1 morale is bad. But yeah, improves the chances of casualties recovering from their wounds is good. Huh. Yeah, that's interesting. I mean, I guess the Master and Balmer gives +1 morale for all troops on the battlefield, so just cancels him out, I suppose. And is there anyone else? Yeah, the Trujan as well. He also improves the chances of casualties recovering from the wounds. So I wonder what that gets up to. And them as well. Yeah, the Priest of Emotep as well also improves the chances of casualties recovering from the wounds. Man, with those three guys together, I wonder what the casualty or punishment rate is. It must be pretty high. And we got some more retinues. So for Alexander Philopater, this is going to be one of my diplomats here. Yeah, he has a translator. Good for you. You've just been hanging out in Alexandria. Oh, no. You were just trained up. Okay, yeah. 3 influence. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. And a Tahotep, priestess of Isis. That's going to be you here in Bastra. So the priest of Horus gives management and law. And the priestess of Isis is going to give management and then increases the chances of having children. And then +1 to public health. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I wonder now, his children having days might be over. He's 69 years old. But yeah, you know, we'll see if the priestess of Isis is able to change his fortunes in that regard. God damn it, more brigands. God freaking damn it. Let's see. Another diplomat. Got a translator. Yeah, 4 influence. Not bad. All right. Yeah, I'll take it. Nice. That's nice. All right. Let's look at these brigands over here. Peasants, and I don't know what the other 3 units are. Okay. Well, I was going to come up here. Damn. Damn, I don't have any vision on this area, eh? Shoot. Okay, I guess I need a general... Yeah, that's gonna be your job. You're gonna go up here.
Onward.
And even though, yeah, he's closer to these guys, I just don't want to forget about these brigands. I know they're here, so let's go hunt them down. And then let's place a watchtower here so that I don't have this fog of war here. Alright, let's continue going through these. So, awesome Temple of Imhotep in Sidon. Awesome Temple to Isis in Damascus. And the public baths in Petra. Okay. And got some more units. Alright, looks good. Looks good. And, ooh, another Seleucid diplomat. Oh, how about that? 95% chance? Get him. Did you not get him? Seriously? This is your target? Suspicious. Alright, hey, they finally made it. They finally freaking made it. Alright. Let's move up there, and now these it's like basically like 2 armies essentially. 2 and then plus the mercenary army, so like 3 armies. They can make their move on Arsakia. And let's get, you know what, I don't know why you're here. How good are you? Okay, you're actually kind of good. 5 experience on you.
Who shall die this day?
And then
Who shall die
not much
this
on
day?
you.
Assassin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 versus 5. How much would it be? 95% chance? No shit. Hey, we got him. Yeah, I just don't want him killing like my diplomat or my spy over here. So yes, we got him. And you got a trait. Expert Assassin. +4 to agent skill? Hot damn. Wow. Seriously?
I kill.
So is that, are you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so it's not +4, it's an additional, it's just a trait branch. It just keeps moving up. I get it. I get it. Oh yeah, and Petra can upgrade up to a what is it going to be, a large city at this point? What was he, a large city? Yeah, large city. And that requires 12,000, I suppose. Okay, yeah. Get it. I must have missed that message, or did that happen in the last turn and or last episode and I've just been building buildings there? Yeah, I can't quite remember, but yeah, let's get that going there in Petra before I forget. And I still have 6,800 to spend, but I think I kind of think I want to... Do I want to continue training soldiers? I think... I'm kind of tempted to. I could start getting some Pharaoh's Bowmen finally. I still haven't trained a single unit of those. But the Nubian Cav are cheaper. Let's just go those guys for now. Oh, nice. Yeah, getting the temple city of Imhotep here in Sidon is giving me a nice boost. Nice boost of income. That's over 200 denarii. So yeah, definitely let's put that in here in Sidon. And that's all my money. Just like that. There it goes. Yeah, that's okay though. And before I forget, let's move on down here with my army. Let's come like there, and you can go there.
Move out. Merging army.
And oh, we're just out of range. Oh no. Well, let's lower taxes here in Thebes so that they do not miss their their governor too much. And we will catch up with you. You know, we'll get there eventually. Unless he jumps on over to the other side of the river. We can split up though and then surround him. Yeah, that's what we can do. That's what we can do. And I think taxes are set as high as they can be. No, nope, I lied. I can set taxes a little bit higher here. Yeah, let's bump this up a little bit. Okay, that looks good. And the ships have been moved. Yes, they have. Let's just play. I just want to play one more intern here because I want to see. I want to get my diplomat over to. Ooh, okay. Where's Seleucid army? Where are you going? Where are you going? I saw. Was it you? Man, the Seleucids are making me jumpy. I got my eyes on you. Let's get up here and... Yeah, let's...
Onward.
There, okay, there's that. Those brigands. So let's take care of them. Well, that'll be in the next episode, but then we can move up here and put down a watchtower and get better vision on what's happening here with the Seleucids. Because they are making me nervous. Okay, sitting on 9,500, not bad, and... A worthy life ends. So yes, my diplomat who had just reached Pontus a couple turns ago. And yep, got some more people recruited up and boats
Aye, great lord.
keep moving.
Set sail. Moves depleted.
And you
Sire.
come over here
Yes, my
and tell me how many people exist. 20,000 people! Oh my god! Scythia, I don't know if they need people. I think they just need more money. Christ. Holy hell. Let's just move up here then and see how this place is going. Oh dear. Do I just need to give these guys another 11,000 and just call it good? You know? Like, because yeah, man, that's, they don't need people there. They just need money to be able to start training these people up. And yes, finally, we can start making our move on Arsakia. I moved my mercenary army up ahead.
General.
But now I can get my armies sorted out so that I can get them the way that I want them to, you know, look essentially. I want my correct army comps, and then we can start to make our move on Arsakia. Finally, finally, finally. I'm not saying we're going to get to it in the next episode, but we will, you know, we will get closer to it. But you know what? That is all going to have to wait till next time. As always, I hope you have enjoyed this one, and thank you very much for watching. This has been Conasip playing Rome Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.